This is Frank Sayles Jr. reporting for the Tifton Grapevine. A large audience celebrated UGA Day in Tifton on Wednesday, April 24th at the UGA Tifton Campus Conference Center. More than 300 people came to hear from head football coach Mark Richt and head basketball coach Mark Fox at the dinner. The Tifton audience was the largest crowd to date for this year's UGA Days.
Of course, it's a point of pride to have UGA Day here hosted at the University of Georgia Tifton campus, and we're a big part of the community, and so we're very proud for this community as well. So we wanted to make sure we came off with a really good night, and I think we're doing so far.
Do not get paid.
This is the first time UGA Day has been held on the Tifton campus. Let's hear from UGA Alumni Director DEBORAH DIETZLER.
Such a great night to be a Georgia Bulldog here in Tifton. We were very, very intent when we were looking at the 12 cities we would hit with UGA Day this year that we were coming to Tifton because we wanted to put our feet on UGA soil in South Georgia.
Mark Sloneker, Executive Director of the UGA Bulldog Club, got the crowd on its feet.
This is by far the biggest crowd we've had, and it is great to see such a turnout here in South Georgia tonight. We're thrilled to be here. We really are.
An unannounced guest was head basketball coach Mark Fox, who had been on a recruiting trip. He was asked if he was recruiting in Tifton.
Not only is it hard to ask the first question, then you ask a hard one, one that we can't legally answer. As I see that camera back there with the red dot flashing, let's just say I've been in town for a while today.
Of course, most folks came to hear head football coach Mark Richt. Hey coach, how about them dogs?
Well, G-Day was fantastic. We had 45,000, 46,000 fans showed up, which anybody make it? I don't know if we made it or not. Thank you all for making the trek. It was a great day, beautiful weather, 72 degrees. It was just, I like the spring game for a lot of reasons, but I always say that not only is it a time to see our guys in a game and simulate, a real game as best we can to really see how they'll respond to that. I always like to say it's a celebration of Georgia football. It's a celebration of Georgia, period, because of the fans and the weather and it's these are the fundamentals that you got to teach them to play the game as safely as they can and play it as well as you can. And number two, I wanted the guys to compete against each other for positions of offense versus defense. I wanted every time they're in a drill, they want to win the drill because you've got to be a competitive guy to win this league. And then the last thing was to continue the continuity and the unity of our football program. We got a bunch of guys that really like each other, and you got to strengthen the type of that camaraderie this time of the year in the summertime during camp, because when the season rolls around and you hit some rough spots, you got to be united or you'll fall apart.
And one of the things that makes it even tougher, who do you envision our toughest opponent being next year?
Toughest opponent?
Boy,
it's hard to say.
the camera's rolling.
I know. They are. I mean, they are all tough. I mean, that's why our league is so good. We all know that. I think it's going to be tough to start out the way we're starting out. Clemson, South Carolina, LSU, Tennessee in the first 5 games. And we know there's going to be a lot of inexperience on the defensive side of the ball, especially with all the guys that are leaving and hopefully get drafted in the next couple of days and having opportunities to play. So I think just starting out with that tough of a lineup is going to test us. I mean, we don't have any games that can start getting warmed up. We got to be in mid-season form at the very first game. So that's why the summer's so critical. That's why our 29 practice opportunities before the first game in our camps are going to be so important. So I think the guys understand that. I think they realize it.
UGA Days are touring 12 cities in 4 states to share insights into UGA's upcoming athletic seasons, as well as to share the latest news from the university.
Very fond of him. One final question, yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, I know we all have our rivalries with Florida and Auburn and Georgia Tech and what have you.
Which one you want?
My question is, which coach is it that you really like to stick it to them on sport?
Are you kidding me? No way. Hey, back in the day, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you could probably go to a club like this and say it. It'll take about 1.5 seconds to be out on the internet. I love them all, man. They're awesome.